adventure. A new freaking adventure. I'm excited. I am excited. Yes. Yes, I am. Setting some things up. I'm gonna start the clock. The 25 hours. I'm sure this game will be 25 hours at least. I already set up the keys and made some configurations. So let's do it. Starting now. Hard. Start. Use this mode if you enjoy starring more than combat. In story mode, enemies have less health and do less damage. This is recommended for. This is the recommended mode for your first play session. In normal mode, enemies will have standard. This is the mode. I want challenge. Okay, let's do hard. Let's do hard. I think the supernova is like a big challenge for repeat shows cinematics and that. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity, with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Attributes. Okay. need to oh, I have 6 points. Okay. Modify your attributes, choose what you like to specialize. Be aware. Below average attributes come with penalty. Charm. I think this is too early, dude. But okay, let's do it. Strength affects melee, weapon damage, and the amount you can carry. Affects melee speed and range, reload. Critical bonus hits. Maybe I should put one in each. I'm gonna put one in each.
Ooh, they must have been feeding you Spacer's Choice rations.
Look what I can do.
At least you don't have rickets. Yet.
Okay.
2 left feet, huh? No matter, bored outlawed dancing years ago.
No passive health regeneration.
Cool-headed. And not just because you're frozen.
Okay. I get it. Charm. I want this too. Mind. Let's do this. Let's keep average. Mind then. Critical bonus. Headshot and weak spot damage. Block picking engineer. Okay. Next. 2 points available. Point placed. First skill. Increase. Specialized skills. Jesus, man. This is really something, huh? A lot of information to start with. Mini weapon skill. I got 2 points. I already have a block. Okay. This is nice. I like companions, man. Can I? How do I pick?
Canon material. Or at least Captain. Chairman
You
material.
do it for the
Or at least
category.
Captain.
Okay.
A steady hand at the helm.
Okay.
I hear Monarch's in need of more game hunters. I don't know what's... No discernible aptitude? We'll see about that. I hope you're not going to demand a receipt.
Shock. Dodge. Inspiration. Medical. Plasma. Science. And gender. I'll be a female. Face. crazy eyes colors. Oh. Chic. Hairstyle. Hair color. I see no change. Yeah, I totally agree, dude. I mean, the hair color doesn't really change, eh? Maybe now. Maybe the hair it shows it's a little bit. It's the customization era, dude. I can tell you that. Eyebrow style. This is good. Facial hair on a girl? I don't think so. Facial hair color. Shouldn't it be the same? The same. Oh, I don't have facial hair. I was thinking of the eyebrow. Makeup. Mm. Look, this one is nice. 12. Ah, little freckles. 22. scars. I don't want scars. Age. Oh fuck, look at this. You can really get old. Okay. And then after you finished everything, you press X and randomize. Your name is D. Partisan Spy. Next. So this is me. This is me. This is a summary. Can I change things? No, I can't. So I had to choose my attributes, my aptitude, my skills, and my perception, I believe, even before starting the game. This is quite something that you will regret, right?
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
It is a sci-fi. I don't know if this is Morrowind, but...
Power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Terra 2.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 11%. Skip drive.
Shit.
inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Thank you.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Oh, skipping. I want to see everything.
should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
I need to adjust my mouse sensitivity. Okay. Right. Okay. I wanna get you. I wanna hit you. I can't do shit. Just walk. Space bar to eyes. Oh. I took something from this guy that doesn't have legs. Yeah. Sneak your way. Okay. What to do with this? Oops. I did something. I used inhale. My bad.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Sprat. Ow!
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
I can be bad, I can be good, I can be both.
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I'm gonna lie, persuade, intimidate. Let's intimidate. What's the one? I think the one is the possibility, so we should just persuade.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Anything I would say would. Okay. Well, my reputation, I mean, I got XP, my reputation decreased. I got an armor! That's awesome! Thanks for the tip, man. Love it. How do I go in there? How do I see my stuff? Journal, inventory. So if I do this, okay, a tab. Light ammo, heavy ammo, energy. Man, this game is... Where then we can also manage your ammo, break them down, inspect them, compare, drag the junk. Okay. I got a new ammo! Armor. I got a new armor. Just because of you. This is awesome, dude. Tech skill, stealth skill. Oh, it's quite complex, eh? Compare, inspect. Jesus. Yeah, I get it. Consumables. Here you can use... Don't give me ideas, dudes. Don't give me bad ideas. Here you can use junk or drop your consumables. They can be used directly to gain a variety of boosts. Your emergency it's shown at the top of the screen. It uses adrenaline as full to heal you. Emergency. As and always keep it loaded in slot 1. Increase your meta skills to unlock more drugs mixing slots. Your attacks consider each slot. Okay. So this is this. And then you have what I got. Okay. What's this? Pick locks. Okay. Quests. Junk. Journal. Codex. So I need to shoot this? I want to shoot this. Or maybe I should look for enemies before I shoot this.
Damn it, my ears! Ugh. Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
Why I'm not able to reload? I'm trying to reload and I can't. Settings, controls, key bindings. Reload. It doesn't allow me to reload. I don't know why. Pressing the text it slows down the work, giving you time to think. Does not take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your memory while moving and attacking drains faster. Should I kill this guy? I headshotted him. Bitch! I got a saber, man. Picking up everything. He exploded. I just see pieces of him around. Hacking and pickpocketing. Your hacking and lockpicking skills help you to get to places where not meant to be. Knife picks are used to break open locks. Knife are used to break computer. Also, you have to think. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you will see how many knife picks or chunks you need and how long it takes. Raising your skill will lower the number. Okay. Telescopic staff. I'm pressing spacebar twice. It doesn't happen. Do I burn? Yeah, I burn. Oh, here you are. Light pistol. I think I could compare, no? See if my pistol is better. Character, inventory, guns. Weapon managed, take care. You can have up for it at that time by dragging them. That's not the screen on this page. Compare. It's the same gun. Same gun. Staff. Okay. Okay. So this is a quiet thing, right? This is a quiet thing. I can go sneaking around and kill some people. Or some animals. Oh, look, 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 look. Ah, double click. What did it say? Oh, it's a dodge. It's a dodge.
What's that noise? You hiding?
I'm intrigued about the fact that I can't. I got a helmet now. So you have 2 spaces for armor. I'll have to fix this up. Let me make a test. Settings, controls, bindings. Quick melee. Okay, change. Quick melee. I can put. Back. Yeah, it doesn't work. Had to keep binding it was. Is this friendly or not?
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed. Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he?
He's dead. No, let me lie.
Well, that's a relief. You don't want to know how much paperwork's involved in paying off a gravesite fee. We'll see him back to Edgewater.
I
Just
got
as soon as I
XP for
cross these
lying.
marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son. You think? Most marauders can't even talk. But criminals do attract other criminals by their own nature. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Oh shit.
I just earned a fine bonus.
Waste of company ammo.
Where's the other guy? I'm a scavenger. There he is. Oh no. There were 3 guys. Anyway, I lost one.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Damn marauders are out of control.
Can I kill them? Should I kill them? Fuck you! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Jesus, you can kill everyone. You can just kill everyone. That's crazy. And I got... Wow. Every time... I'm gonna kill everyone. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to speed on improving your skills. A core skill improves all of the specialized skills. Yeah. Oh, I have 8. Oh. Wait. 2 seconds change. Perks. Unlock the ability to fast travel when encumbered. I'm betting on my companion. I'm betting on my companion. But I should do this companion stuff only when I have a companion, right? Increase your carrying capacity for 50 kilos. Okay. Oh, you get the entire thing. Okay. Because I thought it was 2 things based on the layout. Journal. Codex. Quests. Okay. I just... Armor parts. Where's my junk? Junk. Can I remove from junk? Let's see what happens. Okay. I don't know where the armor parts go. Yeah. Okay, I still need to do this. 10 skill points. I have 9 more. Floor here. I'll do. I have 5. Okay, I got it. Just blow the damage. Okay, apply. Have unlocked location hit effect. This game is quite complex, eh? This game is quite complex.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
I should. Oh,
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
yes, sir.
Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
Workbench.
Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
Just pulse stick. Maybe I should go talk to her.
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I have been programmed to communicate with diplomacy and tact. Please allow me to demonstrate. Gesture procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Let's just
I understand. You
go.
are speaking
Let's just go
metaphorically.
different, not obvious.
You wandered outside this ship and experienced a permanent, life-changing encounter. The old you is dead. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. I extend felicitations and congratulations on your life-changing experience.
Let's just insist.
I understand. You are going undercover with an alias. I will update my discretion protocol accordingly. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
I do. Thank you.
It is difficult for me to do so. I am programmed to accept commands from Captain Alex Hawthorne, after all. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Okay. Let's explore my ship.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
Install mods. I have no mods. Okay. Okay. I have no mods. I don't know what's the thinker. Okay. I don't know where these things are going. Yeah, I mean, I'll learn.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Thank you.
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself,
Okay.
right before he died.
Okay.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Here's the engine. We jump. We go. We go up.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Okay. Let's go work. Should I kill this guy?
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie, from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but it seems to me they're all dead.
Yeah,
Mind telling me what happened here?
I'm gonna lie.
Accidentally, brutally shot themselves, huh? Unbelievable. Sometime this month. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt. That who died? Oh, right. Yeah, well, we do need all the hands we got, what with folks in Edgewater dropping off like sissy pig tumors. Less competition, though, come promoting time. You want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Don't get paid bits to chat with strangers. You want to chew the rag, go talk to Silas over by the cemetery.
What are the other things? What is this? What is this? That disappeared. Oh, it's my ship. Okay, okay, okay. It's home. It's home, baby. Let's see if I can eat something. Item repair. Yeah, but I don't know how to repair. General. Let's try to eat something. Rest. Use. Yeah, this is a bit... Doesn't let me. Edgewater. Home of the living.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend. You talk too pretty for a Marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
I don't...
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge. Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients. Yeah? colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking? All right, easy now. No need to get your hackles up. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you. No, this is sounding like sedition. I'm not too keen on getting clapped in irons because you wouldn't stop running your mouth. Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about hope this and colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble. Trouble's in the asking. Board don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I. Something I can do for you?
Beats working at the camp. I could really go for some salt tuna.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off. Hey!
Lawbreaker!
I saw that!
I saw that!
What do you think you're doing? Just don't make more paperwork for me, all right?
Where do I see my reputation? I stole a fucking shovel. Come on. It's a shovel. Where do I see my reputation? Negative. Okay. I'm stealing stuff, dude. I am stealing stuff. What do I care? They freaking... left me sleeping for 70 years. Motherfuckers. Kill them all. Shouldn't have wake me up. That's what I said. I'm gonna pick the one at the house. Splashing, lockpicking, hacking, murder are all considered legal activities and are frowned upon by society. Otherwise means I'm getting a lot of things that I don't know what they are. To hack computers. Oh, here are my weapon parts. Armor parts. Okay. Junk. Music box. And this is my money. 21, I don't know what it is. This is the weight. Okay. Theodore Grenner, he paid. I'm stealing everything. Who cares? Getting this show. can go in here? No. Parts. Okay, I think I have enough things already. Right? I think you can go in everywhere. Or can you? Yeah, maybe I should go there. This is already the city, right? I don't know.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got it.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn.
Lock picking is a thing. Right? This is a bathroom. Ouch! Just a little jump. Can't treat me this way. I was here. need to upgrade my lock picking. That's for sure. It's the source of wonderful things. Wonders and wonders.
A friend of mine died a couple weeks ago. Still ain't past it.
We should keep our voices down.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing a promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? You are correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority. Any information regarding outstanding bounties and wanted criminals should be directed to Mr. Udom Bedford. Mr. Bedford's office is located on the Groundbreaker. Halcyon's original colony ship, now repurposed into a space station. Mr. Udom Bedford represents the board's interest on the Groundbreaker. Something else I can do for you? As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
I can... I'm gonna kill everybody in the city.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
But not now.
I know how you feel.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable. And become the town pariah? I'm already the oldest worker in town. I don't need to give them another reason to avoid me. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't ya? Do a good turn for an expiring old man? I'll scratch something together for you. Sell off some of my sundry at Moreau's if I have to. Just hear me out. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. It is a reality of life in the Vale. Grass is brown, sky is gray, marauders are outside the walls. So you'll do it then? You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I'll leave you now.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine.
Why not?
Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. All right, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
Okay.
That's all I can ask of you.
I'm here for the money. And for the kills.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
Oh, look, at the map there are the doors that you are able to go in. This helps. How are you keeping? Here?
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Yeah, see? I can't go in these doors. I can go in this door. Barber shop.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head. Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties.
I'm back.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers! No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. What can I do for you? Go ahead. You trying to get us all in? What do you think you're doing? Just don't make any trouble for me, okay?
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me. Hey, keep it down. That kind of talk's bound to put sights on the both of us. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk. I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's Choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the Plagued. You don't want what we've got. Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble. That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work. I'm glad you see things my way. And not for nothing. But I appreciate you giving me the time of day. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
You don't want me breathing on you.
No prisoners! Dissident neutralized! Time to collect a fine bounty!
Anyways, this is this. I'll go into this bar.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to, where am I again? Edgewater, Jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of, what's it called? Productivity. That's the one. Yep, that's us. Productive. Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my 3rd bottle. I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much zero-G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet? Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on zero-G brew. After the 2nd bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional. Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
I don't have time. Just gotta keep our head. Sorry, I got a lot to do.
Huh? You read the latest report?
Only the part
Sorry,
that said
I got
we
a
ain't
lot
making
to
our
do.
quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us.
I don't know you. Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand. traders. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Coming right up.
Sort by value. I don't know if I can disable it. Anyway. No missions
Oh,
from
I almost
the
forgot.
bartender?
I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice. Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down. It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
Okay. So. General store.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet. Go right ahead. What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2. do us both a favor and don't try to prove your point? I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed? Go right ahead. Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here. I'd keep a few paces between myself and Miss Holcomb, the town mechanic, since her dear father left the workforce. No ill intent in her, mind. Just a queer sort, restless, scatterbrained, inclined to do first and think after, if you take my meaning. Amelia. Word is?
I'll try this things later. I have a lot of plans here. This is the church.
Yes, what is it? I so rarely get new people to talk to. Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. Oh, and a word of warning. The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck, barely escaped with my life. But you see, if you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book. What? No, I don't want to burn it. I would never. I mean, I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such On the contrary, my position means that I am one of the few legally allowed to possess such items. But do not worry. You'll be safe since you are acting on my behalf. I can assure you, you won't find another willing to risk imprisonment to possess this book. Nor any... Glad we see eye to eye. It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also... Not many in this colony could... Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits.
Work fortifies the spirit.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
gotta keep our heads up.
This is a big place. Many machines. This is a factory.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Dobson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix, but the answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using... Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you? I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, You can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Okay. Okay. Shit. That's a lot. Okay. I'm gonna take a break and I'll be back.